It's the Burner, man, back with Burner Talk. And it seems like Giannis Antetokounmpo could be done playing for the Milwaukee Bucks, especially after what he has said to the media. But before I get to what I mean by that, if you guys could, I am a new channel, so if you guys could hit that like button, because it does help me grow and help my channel get seen. And if you like the content, don't forget to consider subscribing. Well, this is what Giannis had to say to the New York Times about him re-signing. I would not be the best version of myself if I don't know that everybody's on the same page. Everybody's going for a championship. Everybody's going to sacrifice time away from their family like I do. And if I don't feel that, I'm not re-signing. And he also had this to say: I don't want to be 20 years on the same team and I don't win another championship. Let the Burner talk. Giannis, you are an all-generational player. You have 2 MVPs, a defensive MVP, and a finals MVP with a ring. You're a top 75 player, all while playing with the Milwaukee Bucks. If you want to leave, no one, even the Milwaukee Bucks, can't be mad. You've been with the same organization for 10 years coming up. You have did your part. I always feel that players should always look out for themselves, because at the end of the day, it is a business. That business is going to look out for themselves at the end of the day. When you get old, slow, and you can't play anymore, they're going to trade you. They're going to cut you. So if Giannis is looking for rings, he might have to go somewhere else, because it looks like Milwaukee Bucks are taking this man for granted. By that, I mean, over the last 3 to 4 years, how much better has the Milwaukee Bucks gotten? In my opinion, they have gotten worse. This offseason, what kind of moves did they make? The only moves that they made was re-signing 35-year-old Lopez and getting Malik Beasley. That is not getting better, in my opinion. But a lot of flaws are swept under the rug because Giannis is such a great player. But those flaws did come to the light last playoffs. When Giannis went down, they couldn't get past the Miami Heat. Even though Giannis was probably 60 to 70%, that should be enough. If your team is good enough, that should be enough to get you past Jimmy Butler. No disrespect to Jimmy Butler. He's a great player also. That should get you past them. Am I wrong or am I right? But it wasn't. Middleton hasn't been the same since he came back from injury. Yes, you have Holiday, who is also a great underrated player, but they need more. You're putting too much on Giannis's back. So I feel him on this. And I'm on a small market team where I could be making more money from this, from that. Even though it's not, I don't think for him it's all about the money, because he has spoken out about being on super teams and how he doesn't like being on super teams. And it just feels better being on a small market team that you've grinded with. But sometimes enough is enough. And you just got rid of my coach that just led you guys to a best record in the NBA. But since you lost in the first round because of injuries, we got rid of him, and we're going to give you a first-time coach. And Adrian Griffin, no disrespect to you, but you just don't know what you're going to get out of this coach. Giannis obviously isn't here to waste time. So you really could not be mad if he left. And in my opinion, I think at this time, it's probably that time to leave. Because like I said, you don't want to be like, even though you got a ring, you don't want to be like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson trusted the process too long, and the best thing they could get that man was an old Chris Webber. That's the best piece you could get me. Now I'm old. Now I'm trying to chase rings, and boom, I can't get them. Leave while you're still young. A lot of people get mad at LeBron for leaving, but you can't get mad at LeBron for leaving just because they would not give me any top tier players. The best players you guys got me was a who? You got me an old Ben Wallace. You got me an old Shaq Diesel. I had to leave. When I came back, though, You got me anybody that I wanted. Sometimes you have to leave and come back just so they feel that you're not with the BS. So I'm kind of feeling like that's what Giannis is going to have to do. But like I said, he doesn't owe them guys anything at this point. He has fulfilled his contract and more. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think Giannis is tripping? Do you think he should play? Do you think he should stay with the Milwaukee Bucks? Do you think he needs to leave and go to another team? And if he does leave and go to another team, which team should he join? Again, don't forget to hit those likes and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And y'all already know who it is. Burn up.